Well, this virus causes, at least in a proportion of cats, a serious disease. It was isolated for the first time in 1986 from a cat with an immunodeficiency-like syndrome. And the interesting thing of this virus is that it also shows similarities with HIV infection in man. In cats it's also a serious disease, causes a serious illness, and it's important to do studies on vaccination, vaccine development, treatment of these cats, and also to develop diagnostic assays. It's certainly not controlled. And the vaccine development is one of the important issues. There is a vaccine, but not in Europe, and it has already been shown that the vaccine that is used in the United States, for instance, and in New Zealand, does not protect against European isolates. So it's quite a challenge to develop vaccines, because this is a virus that is really able to escape the immune response. It's an expert in that, and so what is important that we are looking for a vaccine which is effective. Not only controlling disease, but preferably also controlling the infection, and that is a real challenge. That is one of the problems now with the conventional vaccine, to say. So vaccine that doesn't use antibodies against all the proteins of the virus. So it's also seeking for other kinds of vaccines where you are able to discriminate between infection and also vaccination-induced antibodies. There are several important issues, I think. First of all, diagnostics, and especially for veterinarians, it's important to know how to interpret the diagnostic assays, how to interpret the positive and negative result. Another important aspect in the guidelines is the management of an FIV-infected cat, especially in a situation where a cat is living in a multi-cat household. FIV-infected cats should not be euthanized, so when they are not, when they don't have any disease. But you can take several measures to avoid transmission of the virus, and also several measures to protect the cats against secondary infections, for instance. And that is something that veterinarians can find also in the guidelines.